This is video from the Artemis space shuttle, spaceship. Now, look at this ball and look at the shadow on her thighs. Ready? Dude, space light is so weird.
Someone once told me that the moon landing never happened, and I looked at him like he was a tinfoil hat nutter and told him to get out, and told him to stop spitting on the greatest human accomplishment of all time. And then he asked me, well, Reese, right, how did they get through the Van Allen belt? And I didn't know what that was. And he told me what it was: radiation and also heat that surrounds the Earth, that at its hottest is 20,000 Kelvin, and its coldest is 2,000 Kelvin. And then he said to me, how long do you think it takes for the aluminium shuttle, which melts at 900 Kelvin, to get through the Van Allen belt? And I said, well, it must go really quickly. It must be like, I don't know, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So it must be like I don't know, maybe it's... He said it takes 50 minutes. And I was like, wow, okay. So they must have some protective shield around it or something. Maybe it wasn't made out of aluminium. And then he said, yeah, well, think about the fact that they've got to come back through the Van Allen belt as well. So they've got to spend, give or take, an hour and 40 minutes in radiation that at its coldest is 2,000 Kelvin and hottest is 20,000 Kelvin. And I was like, hold on a minute. Something's not adding up here. And then you start to look at the pictures that they took. Then you start to look at the boot print on the ground that didn't match the boot. And you start to lose your mind. And you realize everything's a lie.
Why are they not live streaming from the outside of this rocket ship that's going around the moon? I saw this question asked in a comment section on another video, and I was like, that's right. Why aren't we live streaming this whole thing? Not the inside of the stupid shuttle. I don't want to see the inside. I'm talking about the outside. If we can make our special little phone call in 1969, why are we not live streaming this entire thing? Somebody else mentioned the satellites, like the 14,000 satellites that are like rotating around Earth right now. When they show us like the picture of the Earth from space, where are all those satellites? Are they farther out than the shuttle when the shuttle takes the picture? I'm confused. I mean, I know the answer of why they're not doing all of this stuff. I mean, this toilet on the space shuttle cost $30 million, and you can't live stream the whole thing? I want to see the whole thing from start to finish. You taking off, you going up through the belt thing of the Van Allen radiation belt. That's what it is. I want to see you go through that. And then I want to see the Earth from your view the entire time. And then I want to see you go around the moon. I want to see all of it. Because you're so advanced. You should be able to do this. You should be able to live stream your whole trip. And again, not your little conversations that you're having inside the spaceship. I don't care that the space plumber had to fix the space toilet. But somebody please explain to me why they're not doing this, other than, I mean, what we are all really thinking.
Breaking news, this is on Netflix or something, of the NASA Orion space travel situation. They literally admit to using GoPro cameras mounted on the Orion spacecraft solar arrays, which is interesting because can't you just buy one of those at like Walmart or something? But NASA has multi-billion-dollar budgets. Don't they have some quantum state-of-the-art technology for capturing video and picture footage action in freaking space? Secondly, here's an image of a planet they show us rotating. Dude, I don't know what to say. If you guys are still buying into the story of planets and space and galaxies, and the ability to go to Mars and whatnot, I don't know really what to tell you. We've been lied to about what we're on, how old it is, how it came to be, the laws on it, the true capability of ourselves as humans, dinosaurs, the sun and what the sun truly is, how big this realm really is, and a whole lot more. That's literally just the tip of the iceberg. And this is the Great Awakening we're in the middle of right now.
Hey, is this the real deal? Is this the real deal camera shot in space? Is this the one you're talking about, or is there another one that I missed? Because is this the one you're talking about? I know they showed this one from down here on Earth. But when they got to, what was that camera mounted on? How do they show all these different angles? Photos from space. A liberal Even liberals know that this is not a real photo. Well, I mean, it's a real photo, but it's not a real photo of what they say it is. That's for sure. Yeah, it's a real photo of what they say it is, but it's not a rocket ship flying through space, boys. I'd say somebody got. Somebody got real got.
NASA's already done their CGI live stream. This hasn't been tampered with or nothing. This is straight from the live stream that's actually still live right now as the time of recording this video. This is solid proof that they are not in space, you guys. They are using advanced green screens. So if you are still believing these guys, I can't help you at this point. You are literally seeing the moon. Last time I checked, I could see the moon shapeshift in real time. You are literally seeing them deceive you in real time as we speak. And this happened over the course of multiple times throughout the past hour. I've been screen recording every single time that you see the moon shapeshift like this. It's their CGI screen that's messing up. And on top of their little ZGI little toy that's been glitching out here and there as well. Here goes the second time that you catch them. Look at all these bots in the chat, in the live chat. Oh my God, it looks so amazing. Oh, that's our moon. Wow. Oh, I was here. I was here to witness this. Good luck, NASA. Oh, you are the best. Glory be to God. God is so good. Oh my God. Little do they know that they don't even see the moon glitching out right before their very own eyes. These are literal bots that they can't even see what's happening right before them. Seeing the moon transfigure right in front of their eyes, and they don't even pay any attention to it.
Flight deck, go for check.
Flight deck is a go.
Green screen, go for check.
Green screen is a go.
Camera crew, go for check.
Copy that. Camera crew is a go.
Soundstage in Louisiana with the astronauts, go for check.
Boy, everything looks real good over here. We's a go.
AI generation background, go for check.
Background generation is a go.
If there is one rabbit hole that I absolutely love, it's
Did we really go to the moon in the 1960s?
Oh wow, would you look at that? Just a Nutella jar floating around in the Artemis 2 spacecraft, rotating perfectly to show the label. Definitely random. If this is all important equipment, why isn't it strapped down? Seems like the perfect advertisement, especially since Nutella posted it themselves. Definitely not being mocked, right? And why can't Artemis 2 just move the camera to the window to show us what they're actually seeing? Instead, in 2026, we get still shots. No live stream of a moon mission, just a 2D visualizer, and people believe it's real. Not strange at all that a NASA employee has this tattoo. Nothing to see here. Why show us Earth piece by piece but not everything? People in 1969 had black and white footage of the moon landing live on their TVs. Even a phone to call the president. Yet in 2026, no live stream of the moon? Well, Don Pettit, a NASA astronaut, said, "We don't have the technology to do that anymore." You can believe what you're shown, or you can start asking why it's all staged so perfectly. Either it's real or it's the most convincing show on Earth.
Hey everybody, let me start this video by saying I am not a conspiracy theorist. But before the internet was a thing, I never in my life would have even thought to question the validity of space travel and the space station, and certainly not the moon landing. But the older I get, the more cynical and skeptical I'm starting to become. And I'm sorry, but NASA does not make the argument any easier for a skeptic. There are just certain things that happen in any of the footage, anytime somebody goes to space or a group goes to space, that just has me wondering, like, why do they even do this? So the first one for me should be like the most obvious to everybody. Why on earth do they always just have some random object floating in front of them? And they're always like playfully patting it back and forth, and just so we can see that it's floating around. But there's never stuff like floating behind the people. There's never stuff like floating off the screen and onto the screen where they're not paying attention to it. It's always something cute, like a little fuzzy ball, or I even saw footage from yesterday where it's a freaking can or bottle of, Nutella. Like, it just feels staged. It's distracting and dumb. I get it. People would say, okay, well, maybe it's a safety thing. They can't just randomly have a bunch of stuff floating around in there. Great. But why have anything at all then? Shouldn't it all be buckled down? Shouldn't it all be put away for the safety of the astronauts? Number 2 is floating hair. Now, I'm not a sexist. I don't think a woman's place is in the kitchen. I think that women belong in space. I believe that they should be included. But why is it that all the women have the exact same hair thing going on when they're in space? It's never just like free floating. It's always just kind of like pushed up and back and doing this thing with their head like antlers or something. When you're in water, your hair doesn't do that. I would think that in the free floating vacuum of space, it would be the same thing. Your hair should be free flowing. It should be coming around in your face. It should be like moving freely, and you turn your head and it just moves with your head, not stuck back here constantly. Come on. And the third thing for me is footage. You mean to tell me we have the technology to build a rocket and send a group of people into space, looping around the moon, coming back safely, but yet we can't create a camera that can create a focal point on the Earth? When you take off, it stays locked in the Earth. That way you can see the Earth going from big to small and smaller the further away we get. I mean, have multiple cameras. Have a couple that face the Earth. Have a couple that face the moon. And just have it a continuous feed, uninterrupted. No, like, oh, NASA's going to switch it so we can see a different. No, it should be online. It should be where anybody at any time could go, I wonder where the rocket is in relation to the moon, or I wonder how the Earth looks from where they're at right now. We don't need somebody's pictures. We need actual footage. That's what we're asking for. I know we can create it. It's not impossible. Just make it happen. Like, remove any doubt from the people. That's all we're asking. And while we're on the subject, like, train an astronaut how to use the camera equipment. Send somebody up that knows how to use a camera, that knows how to do it. Like, just remove any doubt from the people's minds. I mean, why would we actually want footage of such a mundane, just average, everyday occurrence like, space travel? And I don't know why I should even question the government. I mean, surely they wouldn't lie to us, right?
This gives me so much hope. Straight from NASA's Instagram, everyone knows it's fake. Nice hired actors, space clowns, highest paid actors. Where's Katy Perry? Clowns don't have the technology. Lie. Another one. Lie. Green screen. AI. They're still on Earth. And then people posted a bunch of GIFs. Actors. Launched on April Fool's Day. Looks like CGI. Why haven't we been back to the moon? Good question. Another one. AI. We never went. Dude, everybody knows it's fake.
The Artemis 2 mission is a complete joke. What a waste of time. This is what you really should be thinking.
Oh, that blows. That blows.
The Artemis 2 mission is literally like hopping in the stupid family van and driving around and looking at Christmas lights. Weak. 60 years ago, We sent up a metal garbage can with a calculator as a computer, and we were able to drop off a dune buggy and a capsule with guys in it, and they played golf and set up a flag, and then they were able to catch that capsule and shoot back up to their ship that's floating around the moon. Yeah, right. The Artemis 2 mission was a test on humanity to see how stupid you are. Okay? Don't fall for it.
NASA just released video footage of astronauts in space working on the International Space Station. But when you see some of this stuff that they clearly missed before releasing it to public, it's gonna make you laugh. Sometimes you just gotta look. Be smart, think with your head. See the curvature of the Earth here? They got the fisheye lens obviously on the video camera, right? Curvature. And all the high-tech structure that they got on the ISS, it looks like plastic and aluminum foil. It kills me. I mean, the high-tech CGI looks good. Look, flat, 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 flat. They missed that. Didn't have the fisheye lens on that one. And this thing just spinning around doing nothing. I mean, come on. I mean, it looks cool. All the thunderstorms and everything else going on. These guys are working. I don't know what they're doing. This guy, what's he doing over here? And look at that guy. He's just dancing up there, I guess, just spinning around. I mean, come on, really? They really expect us to believe this stuff. Wake up.
Artemis 2 is now about 48,000 miles away from us. Earth, from home. 48,000 miles away. That is the furthest anyone has been away from, like, distance-wise from Earth since the Apollo mission. But the thing that I am really having just trouble with, and I don't understand why, they're showing us CGI videos and images and not the actual footage from the ship. You would think that with 50 years plus of advancement in technology, we would have some kind of, visual, just so much surveillance, but we can't get any footage, any live feed from the ship that's out there. Even though we have hundreds of thousands of satellites up there showing us images supposedly every day, we can't get a live feed off the ship.
I do believe these things, especially after years of researching them and my total distrust in the media and the government. Okay, here we go. So I believe in a firmament. If you don't know what that is, look it up and then get back to me. I believe that aliens are real, but they're actually demons. I don't believe we actually landed on the moon. Everything the media says, I believe that the truth is basically the complete opposite. I don't believe the sun is actually harmful to us. I think that it's the chemicals in our food and in the sunscreen that is causing the sun to cause skin damage, but not the actual sun by itself. I believe that whether people believe it or not, to some extent, science is being used as a belief system, and it has the same structure as religion. So if you say you don't believe in religion, but you believe in science, realize that you're still buying into a belief system and that it's guiding your life and your decisions. I believe that they are trying to remove God from everything because if we know God is real, then the elites, they can't be in control anymore. And that hole in your heart, that thing that feels like it's missing, that missing puzzle piece is Jesus. And he created us to be in union with him. He's the origin of love, 100% unconditional love. You have that within you. All you need to do is call on the name of Jesus, let him in, and get to know him for yourself.
You can't take glass up into space. If it's smashed, there'd be shards all over the place. Getting in equipment, risking lives. The crew might not return alive. You can't take human food up into space. It would rise and splat all over the place. The pressure might make the jar explode. Even if it's plastic, it could burst its load. Unless it's Nutella. Unless it's Nutella. Product placements are okay. They risked it all for some advertisers' pay. Unless it's Nutella. Only Nutella. After It just happened to spin so you could read the label. That's a coincidence, it's not a fable. They told us a reason and we believe it. Nutella can go to space, they said so, just leave it. It's only Nutella. It's only Nutella. Product placements are okay. They risked it all for some advertisers' pay. It's only Nutella. Only Nutella. After that, if you believe this mission is true, then no sympathy more fool you.
The flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Idialenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.